One question that I hear quite often really doesn't have an easy one-size-fits-all answer. The question is, what does a man want in a woman? And this isn't just a singles question, this is also a question married women are asking, and my initial response is usually, it depends, which obviously is not real satisfying to the person asking the question, but it does depend. It depends, one, on why you're asking the question, because your motive will impact the answer, and two, it depends on who the individual guy is, because what they want is often driven by who they are. So today I want to discuss a few different types of guys and answer the question, what does a man want in a woman? That's today on Relationshots. Welcome to Relationshots. My name is Eric Wooten. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to the place to get practical relationship advice that actually works in your relationship. If you've not already done so, click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss upcoming videos. All right. What does a man want in a woman? It depends. It really does. It depends because everybody is different. It depends on what they want, what they value, how driven they are, what kind of personality they have. That's why I don't understand why singles are seeking this one-size-fits-all advice on how to get a man, because every man is different, right? I mean, the games and tricks that work with immature men are not going to work with mature men. And guess what? Having healthy boundaries and guardrails is going to be fantastic for a mature guy, but is going to frustrate the heck out of an immature guy. Everybody is different. We have different personalities, different desires, different drives in our life, different values that drive our lives, different wants. We're all different. So there is no one size fits all for everything. That's why it depends. So what I want to do in this video is I want to address a few different types of guys, and you'll know what they want if you happen to be in a relationship with them right now. It'll give you some insight into what they're trying to get out of you. And if you're looking for a potential partner in the future, it'll help you determine what they will want out of you and whether you even want to be a part of that kind of relationship. So let's go. I'm going to give you 7 types of guys and what they want out of a woman. Number 1, insecure men want a cheerleader. Yeah, they're going to want somebody because they do not feel good about themselves in and of themselves. They're going to want somebody who is always cheerleading them on. You got it, babe. You can do it. You're the best. I'm so lucky to be with you. You're so amazing. They just want you to pump them up, pump them up, pump them up. But God forbid you ever have to deliver some constructive criticism or some negative feedback. It's not going to go well. Is going to be met with defensiveness because guess what? They already feel bad about themselves, and so receiving more confirmation of the things they already feel bad about is going to be overwhelming for them. So they're going to defend, they're going to deflect. They don't want anything to do with it. What they want in a woman is a cheerleader who's always going to cheer them on, which is not realistic. Number 2, hurt men want healers. So men with a lot of unresolved hurt from the past, they're going to be looking for a nurse who can help heal those hurts. So what that means is you got to watch your words, watch your actions, be very careful, especially around their areas of greatest sensitivity, because the last thing you want to do is poke the wound that they've never healed. The problem is, can another person be part of the healing process? Absolutely. But they have to be willing to do the hard work to resolve and heal the past hurts and wounds that they've never dealt with. Otherwise, you'll never be able to provide that healing from them. Hurt men are actually looking for a healer in their life. Number 3, immature men are looking for mothers. Yeah, you know what? Don't leave me hanging out here, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. Watch out for the mama's boy whose mama has done everything for them their whole life, is still packing their lunch, is still making their doctor's appointments, is still doing their laundry, and they're 32 years old. But he's talking about, well, I still stay with my mom because I help take care of her. No, Andrew, you stay with your mom because she takes care of you. Don't fool yourself. Listen, if you decide that you want to be with an immature man, you're going to be playing the role of mother more than you're going to be playing the role of wife or girlfriend or whatever else you want to play in their life. you're going to be stuck in the mother role because immature men are looking for mothers. So I know, let's go positive now. I don't want you to walk away being completely hopeless in this thing. So let's take a positive one. Hardworking men want supporters. Yeah, they want to drive, they want to do some things, and they want someone who's going to be along with them on the journey. They want someone when they're working hard who's going to get beside them, who's going to get behind them, who's going to support their efforts. They don't want someone who's going to take advantage of their hard work. They want someone who's out there working just as hard as them, who can get behind their dreams, who can push with them, who can maybe help them when they need some strengths that they don't have. They want a supporter in their journey and in the process of where they're trying to go. And when they're out there working hard, expending a lot of energy, what they don't want to do is they don't want to come home to a house where there's always drama. So what they want is a supporter who understands what they're doing, is on the same page with them, and is going to help them throughout the process. Hardworking men are looking for a supporter. Number 5, controlling men want puppets. See, behind every person who controls is a deep-seated fear about something, that they feel if they're in control, then they can minimize the pain that might come from their greatest fear. So they're going to be looking for somebody who's willing to submit to their control, who's willing to submit to their influence. So things like resistance, healthy boundaries, the freedom to actually say no to things are not going to go well with these people. Here's the other problem. If you're the kind of person who's a little bit unhealthy and feels like someone who is controlling you is doing so because they love you so much and you think that's an expression of love, your dysfunctions are probably going to fit together. But if either one of you at some point gets healthy, the relationship is no longer going to work because controlling people want puppets that they can control. Lazy men, number 6, want enablers. Yeah, lazy men are going to want to find somebody who allows them to be lazy, who's willing to work and enable their laziness. So they're going to find somebody who's willing to work hard so they don't have to work hard. And they'll even sometimes cloak it under the disguise of, I'm fine having a woman who is the breadwinner and earns more, and it'll be cloaked under the disguise of self-humility and confidence. But really, they're fine with you bringing and doing all the work and bringing home the bacon because then they don't have to do anything. But at the end of the day, all they're going to want to do is have you continue to enable whatever they want to do because they don't really want to step up and do the hard work. So lazy men will be looking for enablers. Let's finish with another good one so you don't walk away too depressed. Number 7, healthy men want partners. They want someone who's going to be on the journey with them. They want someone who's intentional in growing themselves individually, not just depending on their partner to grow them. They want someone who at times is willing to compromise and at times is also willing to challenge them. They want somebody who's healthy. They want someone who wants the best for them. They're looking for a life partner that they can be moving in the same direction with the same values and the similar goals so that they can do life with this other person. So as you can see, we've just talked about 7, but this is why I say it depends, because everybody is different. And as you can see, someone who's healthy is probably going to desire someone who's healthy. Someone who's dysfunctional is probably going to desire someone else who's dysfunctional. And your dysfunctions may fit for a time, but I tell you, that's not a good recipe for a good, healthy, long-term relationship. So I think before you ask the question, what does a man want in a woman, you need to ask yourself, how healthy am I? And actually, what do I want in a man? Those are the questions you need to start with. Otherwise, you're going to end up stepping into somebody else's dysfunction, which is not going to go well in the long term. I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. If you think this video was helpful, consider sharing it with a friend, and I'll see you right here next time on Relationshots.